Hello everyone, JavaMentor.net here. Today I want to present you my new course / playlist called Become Java Backend Developer from Scratch. So if you want to become a backend developer and you don't have a background in IT, this is the right course for you. Now let's first check why do we want to learn Java. Okay, for that purpose, I opened the most popular survey among developers, which is a Stack Overflow survey. This is the survey from the previous year. And here is the most popular programming languages that developers are using, developers who responded to this survey. This is frontend, although you can create backend with JavaScript using, for example, Node.js, but majority of JavaScript is going to Angular, React, and maybe pure JavaScript, so mostly frontend. This is also frontend. This is database. This is related to frontend. This is related to DevOps, although you need to know slightly of everything, but the first programming language that's a pure backend development language is Java, although there are backend developers in Python. So Python is also, you can create backend stuff in Python, but also many AI developers are using Python. So maybe they are adding percentages here. So together with Python, Java is at least based on this survey, one of the most popular backend programming languages. After the Java, you have C#, which is also very similar to Java, almost the same. The only difference is that C# was developed by Microsoft and Java wasn't developed by Microsoft. But anyway, even if you start with C#, don't worry, you want to learn concepts. It's not important to learn syntax, to learn, specific things of one programming language. The point is to learn the core stuff, how things are done in programming, especially in backend development. Now the next question might be, why do we choose backend development? Why don't frontend or mobile or something? And that's a good question, but that's not a question for me. That's a question for you. What do you want from your career? If you want to create video games, then Java is not the best start. There are other things that are better to learn. You just try to search for game development and you will find out. On the other hand, if you are type of, let's say, visual graphic type of person, then you will be bored by transactions in Java, backend development, blah blah blah. Maybe you want to go with frontend, because in frontend they are creating some things, how things will look like, which element will be on which part of the screen, which colors will be used on the frontend. They don't bother themselves with databases and that stuff that we on a backend side bother. Okay, so if you still want to learn Java, then this is our syllabus. It's very important for me to say that in this course we will learn not only about Java, but also about some tools and frameworks that are going together with Java. We will learn about Spring, Hibernate, JPA, we will learn about Git, Postman, Swagger, and so on and so on. We will learn a little bit about some concepts like the not repeat yourself, solid principles. We will mention design patterns. At the end, we will have one very simple example on multi-threading and so on and so on. So you will not learn only Java. After this course, after this playlist, you will not need any beginner tutorial for Git, beginner tutorial for SQL, because we will cover basics on those stuff. And of course, in Java we will cover basics, but much more broadly. And just for the end of this introduction, the last important thing to say is that in this tutorial we will try to explain why certain things works, what are the common mistakes. It's not only important to have some code that works and then I can tell you, hey, this works and that's how you read from a file. We want to know why is that a way. If we want to read from a different type from a file, what do we need to change? Of course, we cannot cover all files, but you need to have idea what needs to be changed and what will be the same, because again, you are reading from the file just from the different type, right? So we want to understand the logic, what are the common mistakes, and that stuff. Not only to have program that works, that's very easy to learn. I'll encourage you to start your own project. Like if you're passionate about chess, like I'm passionate about chess, try to create some mini application that will help you practice your openings. If your dad is a lawyer, try to create some application that will help him to schedule his clients, to maybe connect that your mini Java application with his mobile, with his PC. Maybe you don't know how to connect to the mobile, but maybe you can connect to the PC. So he has better scheduler for his clients or something like that. I mean, the best way to learn is by practice. So of course, whatever we learn here, you will have a chance to practice that on your own project. In the next video, let's learn how to install Java, and I hope if you stay to the end of this playlist, you will become a junior Java backend developer, like a beginner, but you will know the basics. See you in the next video.